Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Vaishnav Charan was singing the song O Veena. We saw in the last class, Veena refers to the Antaranga, the inner organ, where the senses are turned inward, mind and intellect leave its nature of reasoning and logic and merge in heart to help heart to feel freely. So the participation of mind will be there, intellect also will be there, but without reasoning, without logic, without reference to anything of this world, the experiences, heart aspires for a higher reality. It is in tune with nature, in tune with God. Then the reality shines forth. God's understanding we normal people don't get, especially the people who are trained in scientific way of thinking. Science pertains only to sense perception of this world, and mind has the logic over that and reasoning. All reasoning is limited to 5 senses and mind, and that too only in waking state. Beyond this waking state, above and below, so many levels of consciousness are there. We are in Bhu level of consciousness. Bhuva Swa Maha Jana Tapa Satyam. So many planes of, so many levels of consciousness are there. Similarly, lower consciousness within our reach, the lower 3, which we daily pass through waking, dreaming and deep sleep. To higher level when we go, different levels of consciousness, more of reality, more of reality. Just like from dream I wake up and see this world is there, dream seems to be very unreal. And how clear it is, dream world was unreal. Nothing was happening and I was seeing everything. Same way, we go to higher level of consciousness, higher level of last, the ultimate we reach. Beyond which there is nothing. It is unchanging, eternal, infinite existence in which all these lower levels of consciousness manifest and remain. So it is like mind, the screen of mind, in which various thoughts are appearing, some good, some bad, some right, wrong. So many things are appearing and disappearing. Mind remains as it is. But mind doesn't remain by itself at any time in its own glory and calmness of being one with the Absolute or one with the cosmic person, cosmic I, or the all-pervading consciousness, the Ishvara, but remains separately. And always it is driven by the thoughts waves. When thought waves completely stop, the reality is seen. And the scientific way of thinking never allows for mind to rest, come to zero, to see the beyond. So here we see the scientific reason doesn't apply to other levels of consciousness, which are more vaster, more detailed than this waking state. And scientists and scientific-minded people limit their life, and everything is happening in waking state alone with the instruments, five senses, mind and intellect. This is all. Little of the heart presents as a feeling heart, not as an existential heart. The core, the Chaitanya, no. It is feeling heart that feels lonely, that feels hurt when insulted. All this feeling, my heart alone is there. This is human existence. And he thinks he knows everything. He can do anything. Thinking, he disappears from this world. He is eliminated. There are higher levels to explore. He has to shut the doors of this for some time till he reaches. Then when he comes back, he sees a new world, the world which he was seeing disappears because it was unreal. Mine, yours, good, bad, right, wrong was not there. You are superimposing it. So that disappears. Reality shines forth. So this Hari name we saw is what washes off all these tendencies, all this dirt, and gives the new right understanding of the things. And here we come into the picture, all religions and all thoughts of God and nature which man has been worshipping or adoring from the ancient times, belonging to any religion, any race of any time. So we see the whole thing is entirely a new setup, a new way of living. So here, all religion accept the eternity of the soul, a power beyond the nature and human existence, all lives, and beyond all that we can see and understand, a power exists which is governing the whole thing. Such a perfectly order. How orderly everything is going on, you see. The plant growing, the child growing in the womb, the growth ending in death. How everything is organized way, everything is governed by law of cause and effect. Nothing is escaping. So this law and order to be there must be a conscious entity behind to govern all this. This conscious which governs all the lives and whole universe we call God. And this concept and understanding was there in all from ancient times, in all religions, in all races, even the Adivasis, where no literature has reached, nor they have any language written also. They also have a way of worshipping God, their own understanding of nature, their own understanding of God, and calling to help them in their path, in their livelihood, in their attainments, in their safety, in their protection. All the needs to be supplied, which they find themselves unable to get or attain, but are extremely needed. For example, water. If rainy season is missing for 3 years, consecutive years, we will know what it is. Drought. So then it aspires, who is controlling? Why this happened? Mind becomes curious. Oh Lord, whoever you are governing this universe, can't you see we people, so many millions of humans, are weeping for water. So many animals and insects are dying away. Please give us water. How the unknown people look at it, thanking God for everything that is happening nicely and smoothly going on. The science may not accept this, may call it is imagination or so many things, superstitions and all that. But it has a purpose and it has a thing which gives solace and peace amidst the chaos. How suddenly the mind becomes, and when it is the memories of prosperous days, which we call God has brought, the prosperous days, remembering all that. A new baby has come into the house, a joy everybody is experiencing. They are thanking a power which has made this available to them. So rejoicing the God's grace and weeping for when they are in dearth. So this concept, we wonder at the people who were in the ancient times, before man could understand nature, how it was there, how they thought of a power which is governing all this. So there we see how the faith in which they move with understanding. So this is applicable to all at all times. In future also it is not going to end. However, science and technology may grow, when they see death and destruction, you can see the wars. How the people are suffering and toiling without a morsel. Hands are cut, feet are cut, mouth is broken, bombs and bullets piercing. So when they see their own children, I happened to see a flood, conquest of flood. It was Naidupet in the border of Tamil Nadu and Andhra. I was going to training center. The trains were cancelled. A cyclone has hit and the whole region is flooded with water, rains, and the storms that has hit, not even a single house is standing in its place. The concrete roofs have flown away 20-25 feet away. A single tree or electric pole we can't see anywhere. Nothing is standing, not even a grass is also cannot be seen. Plain like an ocean. No roof, no houses, no this one. And on the fallen trees and broken houses, on the top here, there, some people are there. When you go and see them, far off, how to bring them? We took boats and nobody is ready to give their boats. Fishermen, requesting, paying them, assuring them so many things. We could get a few, go run and pick up the people. How they weep. Whole family has gone away. Children have gone away. Wife is gone away. Wife is there, husband and children have gone away. Alone, they are standing shivering in what? Rains and cold. No food. We reach the third day and they become mad. Their whole thing is gone. Property is washed away. The things they have stolen and gone away. Roads are not there. Roads are swept off. And we cannot travel. We have to wade through after 1 week when the water came down. Till then only boats. We could pick up people. Hundreds of lives have gone. Now look at the living people. How nothing can console their heart. What can console? Their whole family is gone, all property is gone, yet you only wearing clothes, torn and wet. A school was there where we could give them accommodation and provide them warmth and food. But seeing that, then whom to blame, whom to praise, what to tell? Oh God, why? What did I do that all my things have gone? I believed in you, I trusted in you. I took your name and spent the life. And what a calamity has happened to me. Whom to weep, whom to call? But the nature has its own ways to compensate the souls who die in thee. This is called Akala Mrityu. There are various types of deaths. So this is Akala Mrityu, nature's fault, and immediately new body will be given without delay. It is something like exchange offer. Apamrityu is the man's fault, like accidents. His own fault. That they have to wait till this life, what was pending and what has been done, reconciling everything takes time, and his desires and ambitions, all that to calm down, settle down and begin, it takes little time. And in case of other deaths, natural death, it is very smooth going. Prakritika Mrityu. Most difficult and time-taking is Atmahatya, the suicide, in which the mind has acquired such a state that it doesn't want to live. And this force to subside, it takes long time. Perhaps it may take centuries together also. It may take decades together. It takes months together to subside and get a new body. Like that, various types of the Shrapa Mrityu. Somebody curses whether there is fault or not. The heart is weeping and cursing. Bhagavata begins because of that. So, like that, here, what I saw was Akala Mrityu, untimely death, because of nature. But nature compensates. But who will console the living ones? Living ones will not accept anything. Provide them, make them somehow come together, live somehow for the rest of the life. Continue the life as long as they are alive, in good way. Do some help to others who are suffering. Help each other. So we build a small housing colony where they can help each other, talk to each other, live together. So how that struggle goes on, you see, then we will know how consoling the God's name, God's things, how brings that consolation for the people. It has great value when the emergency comes. Something like cancer. My own child might have got, and how the mother might be seeing, looking at that. how much of prayers you may be offering, how much of hopes you may be keeping. There the value of religion, spirituality. Spirituality is transcend all and go beyond. But religion has its purpose everywhere to give hopes to the lost people and to give life to the completely damned people and to give solace to the burning hearts. So here, O Veena, sing his names but once. The previous line goes, if only Hari shows his grace, then I shall never be distressed. His grace. Now, in the same case I am telling, whole property, family, everything is lost. Suppose God gives him a vision, telling they are all with me. Look at them. They are with me. Or where they are now. If that vision is given, they are traveling to a new body, new place, new acquisitions. If God can show the reality, immediately how the whole thing gets transformed, you see. With the grace of God alone, we will be able to penetrate into the secrets of nature. Otherwise, we won't be. That dependence, intimacy must slowly be cultivated from childhood, that you are walking on the path of reality and nothing other than reality comes to your mind. The reality of life becomes very painful when we have to accept. If we accept happiness, we have to accept suffering. They are obverse and reverse of the same coin. You cannot reject. I want one side of the coin, head only, not tail. You cannot say. It's obverse and reverse of the same coin. And then you have to see, if you accept suffering, you have to accept. Otherwise, reject both and be beyond the two. So if you accept birth, you have to accept death. It is inevitable. So if you accept everything prosperity, when prosperity comes, all the decay and destruction and death, you have to accept. How the calamities appear, how the prosperity comes. If you accept one, you have to accept the other. Otherwise, be beyond. I am not affected by pain nor pleasure. I stand beyond, holding on to the divine. I dissociate myself with the body and be myself independent of body. So even bodily sufferings will not affect me. Then I shall be, if only Hari shows his grace, then I shall never be distressed. O Veena, sing his name but once. No earthly gem is half so rare. Means gems and all this, whatever you want, gold, silver, diamonds and other things, whatever you want, you can freely get, but not the name of God so easily. Even to take the name of God a few times, sitting calmly in a quiet place when I know other duties, how difficult it is, you see. No earthly gem is half so rare. Govinda says, in vain my days have passed. No longer may I float here in the life's trackless ocean of waste. Ocean waste. In vain my days have passed. All these days waiting. One day the doors will open. I am waiting, and all the days that I have waited have gone away in vain. No longer may I float here in life's trackless ocean waste. No longer may I float. I got tired, exhausted. I cannot float anymore. Till now, someone is floating, thinking, hoping for the day of dawn. Now it has gone away. Same pathos as Naren sang, should all my days go in vain. While listening to song, the master became abstracted, saying, ah me. He went into samadhi. The devotees were sitting around him. Their eyes were riveted on him. The room was filled with people. Common feature of master going anywhere. All people used to get charmed because of his innocence and purity of a child, wisdom and knowledge of a sage, an enlightened soul is flowing out. Here on the another side, there is no ego, simplicity, childlike nature endears everyone. And the knowledge and the devotion, ecstatic love of God, which is making him forget his own bodily existence. That highest reach, which humans cannot easily reach also, that he is exhibiting. The heights and the depths you can see. There, man gets astonished. What is this? Again, when he comes down, he is like a baby who has to take care of him in every way. The room was filled with people. So in that attraction, all people inner and around used to come. Whoever can reach him, to see, to get a kind of inner peace, bliss and assurance. Go ahead, my child, I am with you. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.